Hey, water brothers and sisters, Christian Cook here with Cross Salt, Yellow Boards, and Stoke Radio with the introduction into our balance series. We're going to get right to the moves so that you can start working on this and get those hips and everything in control. First thing we're going to do is take our ball, make sure that all our circles are facing up, so when we mark our hands on the ball, they're in a good position. Next thing we're going to do is lock our ball down with our knees. And we're going to go into what we call a cat position as our hands go on the ball. Deep breath, relax, and we're going to roll forward. Now we're not going to try to hold the ball perfectly still. We're going to allow there to be movement and flow to the ball and use our hips to control that. Now we're going to take our left hand, put our left hand center of our body here, and we're going to release our left hip. Once we release our left hip, we're going to grab the ball with the back of our foot. We're going to extend out and cross up at what we call a kickstand. Body's nice and relaxed, and you're just using the hip flexors, hams, and glutes all to control. Good. Now from this kickstand, we're going to bring our leg back on the ball, go back into cat, and center our hands. Then we're going to put right hand center, pitch our hands to the right, and we're going to kickstand to the right. Nice and chill, get a good stretch. Good. Now we're going to bring that leg right back on and come back into the cat position. And notice when that leg comes out, your hip is actually pushing over to the side. That's the key, is to be able to push the hip and have control. But the top of your foot is actually squeezing the ball as well to give you a little bit of grip. Okay, now we're going to go to the progression. So we're going to release our hip, kick our leg out to the side, and we're going to open our top hand up. This is a kickstand progression. Good, now we're going to close that back down, bring the knee back on, square everything up again. Now from the square position, we're going to move our right hand center. Notice how we switch the hips, and we release the right leg back in a kickstand, and then we go for the progression. The keys to the progression are to reach and engage the muscles, not in a hard flex, but in a soft flex so the ligaments are stretched. Good. Then we're going to bring that knee back on, center everything back up so we're back in a cat. And then the next progression on this is actually one of my favorite stretches and balance exercises, is we're going to extend into a kickstand position. We're going to open up our right hand, and then we're going to open up our left hand. This would be a one knee kickstand. Everything's nice and relaxed. I'm reaching out far, creating counterbalances so I have control. Good job. And that's our tip for the day. You want to work on that just on basic movements. At first, you're probably going to hit the ground a lot. That's not a negative. It's okay to come on the ground here and then lift up and relax a little bit and then come on the ground here. But one thing you want to focus on is making sure you have both knees on the ball at the same time, not one or the other. So this way when you roll forward, everything's under control. All right? I'll see you guys next week for your next tip. Hope you're having a great week getting on the water. Hope you're paddling whatever you can. Talk to you soon.